Welcome back, everybody, to Chantilly, where we're going to play the last league game for these guys. So they both already played 2 games, USA, Illinois, and Belgium. USA, Illinois have had 1 win and 1 loss, as you can see. Belgium have had 2 wins. So Belgium are looking very good already. They're not guaranteed a place in the final. However, a win in the semi-final. However, a win today would guarantee them that. And Illinois, well, they need to win to keep their chances alive, to get a chance to go through to the finals. So it'll be a very competitive game. USA need a win, and Belgium, well, they very much like one, and we need one to guarantee their place through. So both teams very strong. The rain has held out for us. We're even getting a little bit of sun here in Chantilly, which is nice. The fields have held up incredibly well, considering we've had quite a bit of rain over the last week. But the fields are in fantastic condition. Had lots of good games, and we're just coming up to the last game now of the league stage. Each team plays 3 games in the league stage before moving on to the knockouts, semi-finals, and then the final. You can see the guys shaking hands before the game. That's good to see. Wishing each other luck. Here are the lineups. For Illinois, USA, at number 1, the owner of the team, the American Larry Ashbrook, of 0 goals. At number 2, we got the young Frenchman, Eluan Badarello. He's a 1-goal player. At number 3, Pedro Harrison, 5 goals, plays a lot of polo in England. At number 4, the machine, Valentino Novillo Estrada. He's 6 goals, very strong, plays a lot of polo here in Europe. That's a 12-goal team against the 11-goal team of Belgium, who've had 2 wins already. At 1, a very impressive new patron on the scene, Augustin Emsens. He's the Belgian chap of 0 goals. At number 2, Guillermo McLaughlin, 4-goal player with a maroon helmet. At number 3, Alejo Badano, a little terrier, works very hard in the middle there, 3 goals. And at the back, Francisco Pancho McLaughlin, the 4-goal player and captain of the team. That's an 11-goal side. So the Belgian team will start with half a goal. And it's a 5-chucker game, of course. Here we can see the top scorers of the professionals. And Santiago Pandi Irastoza now has scored 12 goals after his game today. Nico Corti Medina has scored 10. I think he may have only played 2 games. Simon Zavaleta also 10. Some of those beautiful goals. Kasper Krasman did very well today. Scored all his team's goals today. He's scored 9 total. And Tito Ruiz Guiñazú, the 7-goal player, has scored 8 goals. I'm here with Sebastian Araja, who helps us out along the way very much indeed. He's the founder of Polo Line TV. Here are the amateurs, and we've seen a lot of goals by the amateurs in this tournament, which is great to see. Augustin Emsens, who's playing now, is the top scorer for the amateurs. He scored 3 goals in his first 2 games, so that's great. Larry Ashbrook, Sebastian Aguton, and Isabel and Haider have all scored 2 goals, which is great to see. We've seen a lot of great polo, team playing polo, which is awesome, open polo.
Thank you, Tim, for the welcome and all the information you have been providing. And we have there the graphic of the umpires, Clement Gauzet and Rafael Silva from Uruguay. And here we go.
Here we go. Absolutely. Pedro Harrison winning that, or Eluan, is it? Who wins that? Eluan, who wins that? The tall, young Frenchman wins the line out, takes it to the boards, and leaves it to his captain there, Valentin Novillo. He will turn it around, bring it in a little bit, weave a little bit left and right. This horse does a lot of work. This sort of light-coloured, I think it's called, is it Tostada? Is that the right colour for that horse?
Is the Anónima for Valentin Novillo Estrada.
That's it, Anónima. Look at her go. One of my favourites, perhaps, of the tournament so far. Lovely little horse. But he's left that one behind. Pedro this time does come onto it. and straighten things up. Try to head toward the goal, but coming around on the near side is Valentin. That was an awesome little play on that Anonimo. Does he get the goal? He deserves one. No, just pushes it to the left, but I like that.
Just wide, and there we have the replay from the back.
How he swept around the outside of Pedro and picked that back up on the near side. Looks like Valentin has come out all guns blazing here. He knows he needs to win.
Yeah, they hit one of the players, defending players, so we have a safety 60.
Yeah, true. It must have come off a defender's stick, because we're going to start with a 60, with a safety 60. Pedro Harrison to take it. So Valentino Villastrada coming out flying there on that Anonima, lovely little horse. Tostada color. Okay, 60 yards, Pedro. Oh, it's high. It looks left. It's gone left. Yeah, nice strike of the ball, but pulled it to the left-hand side. So still the goals remain half a goal start to the Belgian team. From the back line. All the team, look how they start close and then go running. That's quite well organised. I know they do watch all these games and they study all the games, not only theirs, but all their opponents as well. Pancho, being the captain of the team, organises them, and he's also organising the setup that Agustin Emzens is. Oh, look at that. He's just done a 360 and slipped away from his man, Pancho. Then he's headed up past, looking for Agustin up at the front, but it's not going to reach him. And Anonima back with Valentino, and the Argentine machine brings it around back on the attack very quickly now. Pedro's gone forward for the run. There is the pass to Pedro. He's going to have to take out Agustin first to get to the ball. Agustin does a great job, but doesn't manage to stop Pedro here. Pedro drags the ball forward, takes to the goal. Guillermo comes in for the hook, does get a hook, and Agustin gets a good touch on the backhand. Pancho puts a little bit more onto it. Sticks her in the air, and the whistle has blown. The goal judge is coming out to put the ball on the back line, so presumably there was no foul. It was just a case of the ball going over the back line. Now look how the Belgians all start close together, probably making their plan. Pancho will call out the plan, and then away go the runners. Agustin's gone left, so's Alejo Badano. Now he's tracking right. Pancho will bring it a little bit further, tries to beat that first man.
Pancho on Luca Mora.
Which is Luca Mora. Pancho is on. Handy little horse. Oh, but Larry Ashbrook, good for him. He's just stolen it off the four-goaler there. And he still managed to get it, Larry Ashbrook. Very well done by the amateur. Oh, but he may have just spun around on the play there, trying to get it the second time. I think his horse just got that touch, and he was caught across the line there. Had to spin, had to turn around, and Pancho was dead on the line. Called the foul. Good work though from Larry to steal it in the first place. He did very well there. Now they'll change horse halfway through the first chukker. Oh no, it wasn't half chukkers. It was just a couple of players changing. But they didn't wait, because it's not half chukker. They will wait every half chukker. There's a drive down the ground from Pancho, again looking for Agustin. Eluan's got the man, told to leave it there. Oh, nicely done there by Valentino Villastrada, taking the hook and then the ball and turning it on Anonima. He'll probably play this horse halfway through this chukker and then bring her back later on, because she can really change the game, this horse. He'll bring it a little bit further, then make a very nice little pass to Pedro. Pedro, one time down the ground, but he's going to go himself here. Has to run around Agustin, which he manages to do so. He's on a little flyer, puts it in front of the goal. Pedro, can he finish it? Yes, great goal. Lovely goal there. Started off with Valentino Villastrada.
And if I'm not wrong, it's on Daisy.
On Daisy, yeah. Nice horse there with a sort of coloured white face, unusual blaze down her face. Pedro Harrison on Daisy. Great little run. They'll go and change horse there. But it was a great job. It was Eluan who actually started that off by taking the man, leaving the ball for Valentin to turn it, and then unleash Pedro and Daisy to break away and score that opening goal for the Illinois USA team. Now they lead by half a goal, 1 goal to a half.
and this is what they've been looking for. Scoring from the beginning, trying to put pressure on Belgian team. They need this win.
Yeah, absolutely. They desperately need this to stay in. So they will be a little bit more hungry than the Belgian team. Although, like I said, the Belgian team, 2 wins will not guarantee them necessarily a passage through. They may still have to go to penalties depending on the other results. So Belgium will definitely want to win to avoid any chance of penalties. Foul there soon after the line out. Vino Estrada and his boys, Illinois, they managed to beat the German Bavarian team.
Salva Jaureche there on the screen. He was playing in Polo de Paris yesterday.
Okay, they're marching this one up to the 60, I think, for the Belgians.
There we have another replay from the back camera angle over there.
It's hard to see what...
Yeah, but he got a mallet.
Was it a mallet? Was
yeah.
it? Badano got a mallet in the face.
Not very serious because we are already with this penalty. First foul of the match, halfway the first checker. Not bad.
And Pancho will take it from the 60-yard line to try and put his team back in the lead by half a goal. Strong, and the umpire's thinking about it. I think the goal judge wasn't sure, and the umpire waved it to the right-hand side. There's Pancho.
Might be very close because they both, umpires and flagman, they were hesitating.
Yeah, that must have been a close one, but waved out to the right with no complaints from Belgium, so Pedro will take it. Valentin will move up forward and pick this one up. Then Pedro now will go forward for the pass. And there is the pass. It might even get all there back to Pedro, but Badano's in there first. And he's drawn the whistle, potentially. The White Sticks have got their stick up. Maybe Badano had to go for the ride-off before he went for the ball there. Yeah, I think so. It wasn't a proper ride-off, I don't think. Or maybe even Pancho may have snuck in when he shouldn't have done either as well. Nevertheless, it was a White's line, and the Reds were sneaking in front of them. The umpires were right there, so we'll have a hit from the halfway line for Illinois, USA, and Pedro Harrison to take it. So, again, he's got his 4 quite close, and then his 1 and 2 have gone up forward. He'll take it a little bit further, and then try and hit it through. He's hit the horse. Yeah, no, and they won't have that. No, you can't be hitting horses like that. Umpires are very strict on that, which is great. He had plenty of room to hit it either way, and he obviously totally accidentally hit the horse there. Didn't hurt her much, but not good. We'll have a hit now for Belgium. Pancho will take this one. Pancho McLaughlin, captain of the Belgian team, hits a lovely shot right up over the top of everybody. And coming, Badano's looking to get onto it, but the machine, Novijo, has him covered. Makina has a look now, takes out the man. That was nice how he took out the man, left the ball there for Pedro to come around the outside, but Pedro's under a lot of pressure as well. You know, he's beaten one man, beaten both brothers there, has he? No, Pancho's going to get him in the end. And then a backhand from Guillermo, unleashing Badano, and we're on our way back down the field the other way. Quickly done there. Nice turn of pace, changing that defense into attack very quickly. Badano, he's very strong on the near side, but doesn't manage to get that one. Eluan doesn't get his backhand, and that could be fatal. Under the neck finish. Yeah. You can't make those kind of mistakes in front of the goal. Eluan tries to open the backhand, doesn't get his head down quite low enough. It goes over the top of it. So Pancho picks it up, puts it in front of the goal, and tucks it under the neck to finish off and take his team back in the lead now, 1.5 to 1. That backhand just didn't quite make it. And a sort of stiff arm under the neck for Pancho. So the umpire not waiting too long for everybody. So they had enough time. He threw the ball in. We got a bit of a melee, and then trying to burst out is Eluan. Can't get through, but Larry Ashbrook does well after it. There's a backhand. The back door is closed though. Pedro's got it closed, and he'll turn that on and now look to stage an attack on the Belgians. Pedro coming in for the right off his Emsons. Not that clean, but it's all right. He's left it there now for Valentin Novijo. Valentin straightening it up, waiting to find the gaps, waiting to have space to make the pass, to drive it through the middle. He's left it behind there. Pedro's picked it up well and then given it straight back to, these two are playing well together, Pedro and Valentin. Lovely to see that. Nice, Valentin. He's on another good horse here. He's beaten them, but he's been forced back out to the side. We've got 30 seconds left of this chukker, and so he is finally going to make that pass into the middle. Pedro's going to try and get on the end of it, but Pancho's there well in time, and he'll just watch it as it goes out to the right, ending the first chukker. It was a good chukker, 1 goal each, but with half a goal starting for Belgium, the scores will end on the first chukker. 1.5 to Belgium, 1 to USA, Illinois.
It's the first day of summer, and I'm starting to wonder if I'm playing with an idea of being natural, of touching the surface of my nature, the texture of my being. I'm in the mood to blur the lines, to touch reality. To step out into the world fearlessly. It's the first day of summer, and I can already see the great eastern sun rising.
Okay, back again. The Belgian team, Animalis, owned by Augustine Emsens.
There we have Pancho McLaughlin. He's on Hercules.
Hercules. Yeah, I remember this horse. Tough little horse. Very, very handy. All right then, so we'll start with a hit in.
There we have, there's a new ball. They may ask for a new ball, or a used one, sometimes. And it's Badano.
Badano to take in. They've changed that up a little bit. Keep the plan changing. That's nice. You see how McLaughlin is blocking for his bro, Pancho. Pancho tries to go for the big under the neck. Doesn't really get hold of it. And Badano gets hooked out of it. So Eluan Is it? No, Pedro now. Under a lot of pressure here by McLaughlin. Manages to sneak through, though. Good play by him. Wow, that was a bit of magic there to get away from his man. He can leave that one if he... Oh, no, he's gone over to the near side. Still taking it toward the goal. Backhand comes in for Belgium. But it's pounced on by Valentin Novijo. Novijo now, again, same play as before a couple of times. He goes left and right looking for the gaps. Can't find the gap. He's pushed right out to the corner here again. Pancho comes in, and so he tucks it under the net, goes near side, trying to get in toward the goal. The sticks are up, asking for the foul, and a whistle does, in fact, blow. Not yet time to change horses. So, again, Badano to take this. Changing it up. Badano. Another tap forward. 3-goal Argentine. And then a nice under the neck. Ooh, it does not, maybe not quite big enough. It's put a little bit of pressure onto his teammates. In fact, he's come back onto it himself and then drives. He wants to release and get rid of it this time, which he does. And in the back door this time is Elouan. Elouan. Oh, he does well there to beat one man. Comes through. He's trying to beat... Oh, and he manages to get past the necks as well. Good on Elouan, the young one-goal player from France. And Larry Ashbrook is up at the number 1. Nice backhand, though, from Pancho, unleashing Agustin. Goose, they call him. Or Gustavo, even. He's now got the nickname Gustavo. Goose is quite a good name. He looks a bit like Goose from Top Gun. And they turn again. Valentin on the outside. Can he get around? Oh, yes, he's run around McLaughlin, but Badano is there. Nice. Backhand from Badano. Very nice. Strong backhand on the near side. Picked up well here by Pancho. Pancho and Hercules. Hercules not only handy, but he's fast. Hercules, can he get away? No, gets hooked out at the end. Nice little backhand from Ashbrook. Well done, Larry. Valentin wants that line, and he's got it. Augustine was called on to that. They thought he had the line, but the umpires thought differently, as did... I think it's hard to see where the line was, but probably Valentin was on it. And even as Augustine hit it, he may have just fallen over to the right, crossed over a little bit extra to the right-hand side. So crossed in front of Valentin, and they were on the attack there, so they will move this one up to the next penalty spot. Which is a 60-yarder. Pedro Harrison to tee it up. Valentin is staying with him for now, having a little chat, maybe discussing a few tactics. But Pedro will be the one to take it. From 60 yards out, Pedro Harrison. Let's see. What do you got, Pedro? It's nice. It's nice. And it's up. It's through. Nicely taken there. Didn't put any extra effort into that. A nice slow swing. Just lofted it through very well indeed. And puts them back in the lead. There we go. Look at that. Didn't have to hit that one hard at all. Just enough to stay out of reach over the sticks of everybody else. And they will change horse now. There is Augustine Goose hopping on to his next horse. So the whistle blows halfway through the second chukker, and it's neck and neck at the moment as USA Illinois just sneak ahead again from that lovely 60-yard penalty from Pedro Harrison. Penalties so important. Can really make or break a game. If you can execute your penalties, gives your team a big advantage. All right then, back into it. And it comes out of the line out Valentin puts it back into the mix. But Guillermo McLaughlin picks it up. Larry Ashbrook doesn't get the backhand, so Guillermo has another shot and tries to get it up to Bardano. Now Bardano's got an offside shot here to finish it off. It'd be nice passing Polo there for the Belgian team, with Augustin doing well. Again, it was a missed backhand that gave them the opportunity, gave McLaughlin another chance to hit that one up to Bardano, and he did well. He had to watch out for the goalpost there. But he did well just to tuck it in before getting out of the way of the goalpost. There's a nice pass. Bardano breaking away from his man. Head down, putting it in. Whoop, just getting out of the way of the post.
When this player is in fire, then it's trouble with for the other teams. He's one of the players of the tournament, in this moment, Bardano.
Bardano, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's been very, very impressive. Really can change the game. He's such a hard worker in the middle there. The gorilla. Okay, here we go in the middle. What do we got on the boards? Not a lot nobody really getting away, and then Pancho getting away. Belgium have snuck back into the lead again after Bardano scored that goal. Guillermo has got it. McLaughlin, he passes up to Msens, I think. No, Msens told to leave it as Pancho comes through. Pancho's under some pressure from, in the air. He takes it away from Ashbrook. Pancho then goes over to the near side, followed up well by Bardano on the near side. Bardano takes a shot, but doesn't manage to get that one, so Pedro will turn it, bring it inside to the right-hand side. Nice shot down the ground. Valentino Novillo Estrada has time to adjust his sunglasses as it comes forward up to Elouan. Elouan, a big ride-off by McLaughlin on Elouan. He doesn't get the backhand. Valentin wants to follow it up. Cannot quite do so. And Pancho's got time here to turn it. Yeah, he'll turn that one around. Pancho McLaughlin. Ashbrook didn't quite time the ride-off too good. And Pancho snuck past him. He's going to take it a little bit further on. Pancho tried taking on Pedro, but he left it for his bro. McLaughlin. Guillermo now. Pedro went for the steal and didn't make it, so McLaughlin has time here. Comes through up onto the 60. He'll have to get on. Take on, here comes Bardano, the little Jack Russell in the middle, under the next shot, toward the goal. It's out to the right at the moment, and I don't think Guillermo can keep it in. Nice attack there, good teamwork from the Belgians.
We've got one horse to look at, is Maya on Elouan.
Elouan is riding Maya, yeah, okay. Keep an eye out for that one. That's one of his favourites. Pedro from the back line finds Valentin running into acres of space. That's nice. Valentin Novillo, the Machina. Coming up. He's got a bit of time as Bardano is waiting for him, though. Harrison is now blocking Bardano, giving Valentin a bit more time. 30 seconds left on the clock, though, as Novillo Estrada can just take this one a bit further, get a few more yards before unleashing that rocket. It's not really, but it's a nice shot out to the left, looking for Pedro. Pedro Harrison can't get hold of it. And the meat comes in. Out of nowhere comes Pancho. Doesn't manage to break away, though. And with only a matter of seconds left, he'll probably want to hit this one and get it down the field as much as he can. Bardano this time sneaks through and takes it, but that's going to end the chukker. I don't think there was a foul. I think it was just at the end of time. The bell went and then the whistle. So we end chukker number 2 with Belgium 2.5, USA Illinois 2. Okay, we're back in the action. We're about to start Chukka number 3 in this crucial match versus Illinois, USA and Belgium, where Illinois need to have a win. It's their last league game. They need to have a win. There we got Agustin Emzens on a beautiful looking chestnut horse. He's sent his horses here from Argentina. They're all fairly new horses. Bought in Argentina over the winter and brought over here for the team. They're based here in Chantilly at the moment, but I heard the plans for the setup in Belgium, which sound absolutely amazing. So he's got a big future in the sport, Agustin.
Yeah, also they will be playing in La Bolle on Brittany Polo Club later in August, before coming here back for the end of the season, which is in September.
And we've got the French Open in September as well, right?
Yeah, lots of teams over there, and obviously, like the past, 6, 7 editions will be live also with that one.
Okay, here we go then. Breaking out is Agustin, the guy we're talking about, the man of the moment. But he gets a big ride-off from Elouin, giving Pedro time to turn it. And he tucks that, he spun that horse nicely round, tucks it inside, and now brings it back onto the attack. He's going to wait a little bit for a bit more support. Emzens tries to get the hook, but McLaughlin's still pushing Pedro right out to the boards. He's going to have to work very hard to get back in from this angle here, but he's doing so at the moment. Still McLaughlin pushing, manages to get the better of him eventually. And, well, it looked like Valentin had the line in the right way. Perhaps they could have played advantage here, but the whistle blew. Here's Pedro finally getting ridden off there. Valentin, he picked it up on the near side. I think he was all good, and they blew the whistle, so they'll give the penalty for the Illinois team. 30 yards, open goal. For Illinois. And then, again, if they get this, they'll sneak in front again by half a goal. Now, Larry Ashbrook, the amateur, has been taking the penalties, which is great. He's going to walk up this one. I think he's hit all his penalties in so far. I don't want to jinx it, but he's hit that one again very nicely. Has it hit the post?
The post, yeah.
I did jinx it. Sorry, Larry. My bad. But, okay, so lucky escape off the post and to the right.
Don't worry, it doesn't have anything to do with us.
Yeah, he couldn't hear me. Okay, so here we go. Hit in for the Belgium team after that lucky escape. As Pancho takes it from the back line, hits it up forward. It's been backed, though, by Illinois, and they're coming back on the attack. Again, Larry picks this one up. Now he goes for a great backhand. He wants to get his redemption here quick as he can. No one manages to come onto it. Oh, and McLaughlin does well to get the hook and turn the ball there. And then Elouin steals it off him, gives it straight to his captain, who plays it out to the left, where he's got more space to do his stuff with the ball. Now he's head down tap. He's got great skills, very strong arm as well. So he's got very good hand-eye coordination. Valentin using his strength as well. That one's come back, and Agustin has put it back into the danger zone, I think. But the whistle blew there. I'm not quite sure. Was it a white player who crossed in front of Agustin, perhaps? Agustin, Goose comes in, takes that one there. He's running down the line, and maybe there's a couple of white shirts crossing in front. Yeah, so it'll be a hit from the spot to the Belgians. Yeah, they didn't make a play on it, but they obstructed him enough. Okay, here we go then. Thanks very much. I'm getting some comments coming online. People are watching away abroad, which are talking about the commentator's curse on the penalties. Thanks, Harry. Okay, here we go then. Valentin Novijo Estrada, the machine, trying to turn this one. Coming onto it is Eluan. Eluan told to leave it by Pedro. Pedro heading on toward the goal, but Pancho's in there. It's all bunched up at the moment. They're going to want to spread out. Here comes the shot to spread things out. There's a nice pass up there to Bardano, who's stretched away from his man. Bardano now running. Larry Ashbrook's not going to let him get away with it for long, I don't think. Bardano stops, and Larry does well to stop with him. Doesn't want to get caught in front of him, though. As Bardano, clever little player, the terrier. Strong guy is Bardano, breaking away on the outside. He's got past his man there, and now he's hit a nice pass looking for Guillermo, who's checked up and come onto it well. Guillermo is still going to have to beat Valentin, which is a lot easier said than done, and while he was trying to do so, Pedro comes in and plays a good backhand, only as far as Pancho. Pancho turns this one to the right, heads up toward the 60-yard line, gets hooked out of it nicely, but there's a couple more maroon shirts behind. Good teamwork by these guys, backing each other up. And there's a shot at the goal, just to the right this time. Good attack, though. Bardano did a lot of work, and then all the team came together, the Belgians, and backed each other up. Just pushing the ball to the right-hand side of the goal.
Yeah, half checker.
Whistle blows to allow the players to change horse. With just 2.5 minutes left of this chukka, the scores are 2.5 goals to 2. With Belgium, with the 11-goal team, just starting with that half goal.
There we have our social media for everyone to check on that information. Also on YouTube, you can watch these matches as well as on Facebook, and leave all the comments. Also suggest MVPs, or where are you watching from.
Yeah, please let us know any horses you like, all the players, the ones you think are playing the best. Let us know.
Or guessing who is going to go through the semis or even win the Nations Cup this year.
Yep. Let's see which teams you think are the best. I guess I should stay impartial, but certainly we've got our eyes on the Pakistan team.
This one, Belgium.
The French team, the Belgian team, very, very strong as well, absolutely. But let's see. There's all the teams are very, very close. It's a very high standard of polo, and the players have been saying it that this year it's very difficult to pick the winner. There's no clear one ahead, but this is a good attack from Illinois. Still, they've got it in front of the goal now. Pedro turns that horse very well. Now takes a shot under the neck toward the goal, just to the left. Just hooked it out to the left-hand side. Good attack from Illinois. They trail by half at the moment. Here's Pedro, turns that horse round beautifully. Puts it there, comes in for the rider, goes for the under the neck. Has to be careful on those under the necks when there's someone riding you off. You're quite restricted. Obviously, you can't play a dangerous shot in front of the other player's horse. So Guillermo did just enough. Oh, that hit him was too straight and has been met here by Pedro. Pedro now with another chance at the goal, I think. Coming through, has to go over to the near side. And Valentin, surely, I expect he'll score from here. Valentin, very, very strong from that position. Driving through the machine, drives through there and puts his team back in the lead. It's been tit for tat, goal for goal at the moment, all game long. And now it's 3 goals for Illinois and 2.5 Belgium.
First field goal for Valentin, and he's already on the first screen of the top scorers of the tournament. So this team, the Illinois team, they need him, to score 3, 2.5 in this moment.
Yeah, Valentin is... oh, no, breaking away is Pancho. There's no defence here. Are they going to catch him? It's a horse race at the moment. Pancho breaks away. It's Pedro who's going to try and stop him, but I think Pancho's got there first and tucked under the neck, so that's back in the lead. They weren't behind for long. Snuck back into the lead straight away. They answered that goal with a breakaway from Pancho from the line out. They couldn't catch him. They got caught with the back door open in the line out there. You got to watch out. Got to keep a man there ready for those breakaways. And so that'll put them, Yeah, back up again. Belgium now 3.5-3.
They keep increasing their confidence, this team.
Yeah, the Belgians, yeah, absolutely. They've got better and better every game, every chukker almost. They started off very, very slowly against the Californians and managed to work back to win. Eluan says, no way, I'm going to have a go at that now. Here we go, runs out, hooks that one up to the left here, and Pancho with a nice ride-off. I like the horse that Pancho's on at the moment, that dark one. She's fast. Valentin on the near side, offside, gets hooked out of it though by Guillermo this time. Leaves it all. Guillermo's left it though to Valentin. Valentin straightens it up toward the goal. Comes through Valentin now, heading toward the goal. He's still going to have to beat a couple of men. Coming in, he takes a little flick of the wrist to shoot and score. We got another goal, and it really is tit for tat. Another goal this time. It goes to Illinois. They go back up into the lead. Wow, this is an interesting game. Nobody scored 2 goals on the trot yet. So let's see what answer the Belgians have to that. As they go back to middle, they may or may not. No, they don't have chance to get another throw in. So that will end the third chukker. And it's goal for goal at the moment. But Illinois scored the last one, taking them to 4 goals to Belgium's 3.5.
And we are with Alejo Badano. Alejo, how are you?
Hello, I'm
delighted to be in the second match, second win for you guys. It looks like you became it's the first time that you play the Nations Cup, but as a team, and you.
See, we've been playing a lot together. See, we could play some tournaments in Argentina before this European season, and today, luckily, we played better. Last game wasn't the best one. We were playing a bit free without marking too much. And today, we've been watching the video, talking a lot, trying to see the bad points of the team. So today we enter more focused to play well, to play our polo that we've been practicing for the last year,
For Alejo, for some reason, it looks like you guys pick up the best of you guys, of the teamwork, after the halftime, like after the mid of the third chukker, the fourth chukker, and the fifth chukker.
Yes, I think our problem, I don't know why, but we start a bit cold. Normally the first 2 chukker, we are starting a bit cold, not so focused, not playing as much as strong as we know that we play. But well, luckily at the end we could play as we always plan to play, and we could win. So very happy.
The last one, you had a fall over there, but we saw that nothing happened. You were okay.
Luckily nothing happened. I was coming full speed in attack, and they hit the back. And when they hit the back, I didn't stop my horse. I turned as fast as I was going, and my horse sleep in that one there. But luckily nothing happened. My horse is fine. I'm good. So luckily nothing happened.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Alejo. It looks like you are having a good time with the team. Congratulations, and the best for the last league match.
Yeah. Yes, thank you so much. Now we're going to enjoy this moment, and later we start to focus on the next one. Gracias.
Thank you, Alejo. Back to you, team.
Gracias.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Alejo. But Welcome back to Chantilly, everybody, where it's turning into a nice warm day. You can see there's quite a crowd out today watching, which is nice, and it's cloudy but nice and warm. Good polo conditions, actually. Now you can see this very, very tight game. There's never been more than half a goal in it, in fact. Every goal has been answered, and now we're sitting at Illinois just with their nose ahead at 4 goals to 3.5. So here we are. Interesting game, important game, especially for Illinois, who desperately need the win, and Belgium need a win to avoid any chance of going through to a penalty shootout in order to get through to the semi-finals. There we can see Badano and Pancho. We had a very nice cocktail party in Paris last night, and now I'm back on the field. Bit of a team talk here. Pancho probably setting the boys straight, letting them know what's up and how they're going to go ahead and win this. We're just waiting for a few of the players, a few of the crowd finish treading in these beautiful fields. Thank you very much, everybody, for putting this field back nice and flat. These fields are very, very good here in Chantilly. They've got 9 fields and they're all looking really good. Credit to them and the ground staff.
There we have our guys. They have been very artistic for this one, and you have the stats here.
And here we are with some statistics. Yeah, look at that. Even, all the way through. 3 field goals each, and throw-ins even. Fouls even, 3 all. Penalties, well, just the 1 penalty going in for Illinois out of their 2. And no 60-yard corners, no yellow cards. It's been a very nice game. And yeah, very, very even teams. 2 even teams here. So 2 teams looking very, very strong, as so many of these teams are. Very, very equal. A very high standard of 12-goal polo here. One of the top 12-goal tournaments in Europe, already in its 2nd year. The Nations Cup is a big, beautiful trophy they're playing for. And people have come from far and wide to play this tournament as it grows and grows.
Yeah, we can see how the Polo Line TV app works. Everyone is checking what is next, or if you want to review one of the matches that they have been playing here, you can watch the whole thing.
Polo Line TV doing such a fantastic job covering polo around the world and bringing the sport to the people.
Busy. From here we go to the Gold Cup. At the same time we are in Spain, in Sotogrande, for the Open de España. And also we are in Polo de Paris, bringing some news over there. Then Deauville, Stade, La Baule, Chicago, also for Las Brisas. The one we are watching now here, Larry Ashbrook.
Amazing. Well done, Sebastian. You've done very well. How long have you been doing this?
Well, we started with Polo Line in 2000, but with Polo Line TV in 2007. So it's a long journey so far.
Well, yeah, you've pioneering and showing people something that we haven't had before, and it's we never had this growing up and playing polo, having all the games filmed. Like we say, it's great for the players, great for the spectators. Okay, so we'll start with a hit here, and Pedro Harrison will take it for Illinois. They lead at the moment, but only by half. Takes it a little bit and then hits it past Badano, who will come charging down the line, but it's been met again there by Pancho. He's clever at that, coming out of nowhere, and I think Eloan just got caught in front of Pancho there and pulled the whistle for the Belgians. Now they want to move up all the way to 60. He doesn't think that the halfway line is enough, as he was heading toward that goal. They're going to get a penalty now and a chance for them to get back in the lead again, but only by half.
Since we were mentioning a lot of places, we have to really thank the Perrier family here, also Patrick Hernández. He's the founder of this club and is the reason we are here. Many years ago, he think on us to be partners of this club to promote all the activities, and we have been growing together.
So who is the owner of this club, Sebastian?
Well, there are a couple of members who are the owners, but the one who founded together with others as well is Patrick Hernández. Is a big figure here in Polo, well, all over the places, but especially in France.
Yeah. And it's right next door to the racetrack of Chantilly, which they can house 500, I think at least, almost, maybe even 1,000 horses. Here we go, Pancho from the 60-yard line, up over the top, just enough, and the flags go up. That'll put them ahead. Again, another nicely taken 60, no extra power, just enough to creep over the sticks of the defenders and drop through the middle of the goal, taking them back into the lead by half. Neck and neck this game is now 4.5 goals to 4 in favour of Belgium as they come back to the halfway line. I think Valentin is back on that Anonyma horse, which played so well and always plays so well, and he starts on that. Now, Pedro Harrison, he was asked for the tail, but he turned it around and has to beat Pancho, which is not going to be easy. Forced to go over to the near side. Pancho now going in for a steal. Coming away, taking out, Pedro. Pedro leans out, gets any piece of wood on it he can, gets a backhand, but only as far as Pancho, who quickly backs it to his bro. Elouan now taking the position of the back, and Valentin and Anonyma comes through. I like how the way Valentin always looks for the space. He doesn't have to head up and down the field. He can go sideways across the field, giving himself space. Look at him zigzagging across. Now he's heading back the other direction, away from the camera, and now breaking away over the halfway line. The ball just hits a divot and jumps over his stick, giving Badano a chance to take possession. Doesn't get his backhand, and Valentin and Anonyma have got it again. This time he'll wait for his players to go up ahead. Has to sneak it a little bit forward in front of McLaughlin, who does a good job to stop him. And Pedro comes through. He wants the foul there, from Agustin. He's very frustrated with himself, but I think he had to go near side, Agustin, there. It looked like Pedro had the line. Agustin, you can see Pedro coming through. Agustin, he's coming front there. Had to take that on the near side, or maybe even give him one more shot and then go near side. And Valentin's hopped off his horse, Anonyma. She's done a lot of work so far, so she's probably quite tired. He's going to take her back and change her. And at the same time, Illinois will get a penalty and a chance to get back on the scoreboard. Has every goal been scored at this side? I think it's been goal for goal, so I think every single goal has been scored in this goal and not up the other end. This one will be from a 60, and Pedro will take it. Valentin has hopped onto another horse. Pedro's on that horse he played that we thought might be Daisy earlier on. There's the umpire. And Pedro goes into trot for this. Tricky from trot. It was a 40 in the end, and it was just enough. It's gone over the line. So again, Illinois creep ahead. Wow, neck for neck. Every goal being scored down that side. Now that takes them up ahead by half a goal. Illinois are now leading by half with 5 goals to 4.5. Back to the middle. Amazing. You don't often see games like this where every single goal has been answered by a goal from the opposing team. They'll line back up. Elouan in at number 1. But Guillermo McLaughlin wins it. He's got Pancho in behind him, his bro, if he needs him. He does need him. Pancho tries to get and does get past Larry. Then lets Larry go past, takes a little bit further. He's got his bro behind him if he needs. He taps it back to his bro a little bit too much. Valentin can't quite steal it off him, though. Then he gets the ride off and does steal it off him. And watch out for his teammates ahead. There's they go forward for the pass. Elouan will go for it, and Larry will wait behind him. Elouan, he's hit that a long way down the field for the approach shot. Larry takes out McLaughlin, giving Elouan a lot of time for this. Tap, he's left it behind though. A little bit too much pressure for Elouan, the young Frenchman. Usually he would have got that, but he was given a lot of time, maybe a little bit too much time, and perhaps too much pressure took him, and he didn't quite... he wasn't quite sort of proactive enough on the goal shot. He tried to tap it and ended up pulling it out to the right. So players are going to change horse now. They all sort of disperse to different corners to meet their grooms and change horse. And yeah, bad luck there. Nice little breakaway from the American team. Unable to finish it off. Leaves it for the hit-in. We'll start with a hit-in now for the Belgians once everybody's back on fresh horses. Could be in the fourth chukker now, second half of the fourth. Some of them would be fresh. Most of them probably played half a chukker earlier on, and they're coming on for the second time. The Belgians at the back. We can see they're not going to wait any longer. The Belgians, they've taken it with McLaughlin hitting a nice shot right out to the sides, and Augustin Emsens doesn't manage to pick it up, so Larry comes in for the back. Pancho gets the meat, but he puts it a bit the wrong way, and he passes it up to Pedro, who has a chance to get ahead even more, but turning it around again is Pancho, making up for that a slight mistake he made earlier on. There's a drive forward to Badano, and this time it's Valentin who takes it into space. Stops that horse. Wow, she really sat down underneath him to stop nicely then and pulled it round to the left. There's a whole 360 plus another 180. And then, it doesn't get that hit away. It only goes as far as Badano, who will play a nice backhand. Anyone can get on the end of that? Nope. It went out over the boards, so the umpire will wait 7 seconds and then drop it, and the Illinois team will play. Now, they're putting a lot of pressure on now, the Illinois team. They're already leading by half, but they are putting a lot of pressure up at this top end. We might see our first goal at this end. Great backhand there from Augustin. We're using his long arms to lean right off the horse and play that near side backhand. Now, both teams have their stick in the air, but it looks like the Animales team, the Belgian team, are going over to the halfway line expecting a hit from there. Yeah, they'll get a hit from the 5B. Here as the umpire drops it down on the halfway line. The Animales, the Belgian team, talk to each other. They're all staying back with the ball at the moment. That's their technique, it seems. They all start close and then the runners run through and wait for the pass. And they change up who takes the hit. Badano was taking it earlier on. This one's going to be taken by Pancho. And all the runners have gone already this time, because he's going to hit first time. There, look at that. Lovely shot down the field up to about the 60-yard line. Turning onto it, there's Valentin. Wow, he's strong on the near side, Valentin. And he's quickly turned it and put the attack on for Illinois. Pancho cleans out the man and gets a good backhand. No one's going to turn onto this for the Belgians. Not in time, at least. Pedro's there first. He doesn't back it. He plays a near side out to the left, which doesn't really work out for him. But Valentin comes in and picks it back up, or has it gone over the back line? It might have even been a... No, it was a Belgian stick. So Pedro will take it from the spot there. And he'll bring it a little bit more up to Badano. Just get a few more yards onto the field, but he's left it there now for Valentin. Valentin, he's got Elouan waiting for the pass up at the front. Pancho's there slightly covering him, but he's got a quick horse. He's going to run all the way down the back, the line down the back there. but he's shown too much of it to Alejo, who plays a good backhand. Badano. The backhand is picked up, though, by Pedro, who hits a one-time shot, cut shot, to his captain, Valentin, the machine, Novillo Estrada. Valentin gets ridden off by Pancho, has to go over to the near side. Still, they lead by half a goal. Valentin on the near side. He's going to turn this one back. He doesn't mind going away from his own goal if it gives him space here. He has found some space here. He's going to check up. Is he going to drag it toward the goal? Yeah. Not going to go for the shot or the pass just yet. Watch out behind. Agustin's coming. No, he's got Pedro behind him if he needs. Oh, Pancho snuck in front there. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. We saw Valentin heading toward the goal and Pancho sneaking in front. You see, he just got past Agustin. Badano crossed a little bit and then Pancho came right across.
Yeah, maybe he thought he has time or distance, but neither do that for the umpires.
No. No. So it's a chance for them now to stretch their lead by a goal and a half as they have a penalty in front of the goal. We've got some players actually changing horse, even though there's only 13 seconds left of this chukker. It has been a good chukker, a lot of running and not too many fouls. Hit now for Pedro Harrison, 30 yards out. Full swing, up high, look good from here. Flag goes up, and that's it. The Illinois have got in the lead. That's stretched their lead a little bit more now. 6 goals to 4.5. After some good polo, a lot of pressure. That's the end of the chukker, ladies and gentlemen, and it was a great chukker, a great game. One more chukker left in this 5 chukker game. The guys will go back and change horses. Now winning the game by 1.5 goals is Illinois USA versus Belgium.
Touching the surface of my nature. It's the first day of summer, and I can already see the great eastern sun rising.
Okay then, one more chukker left of the day, ladies and gentlemen, and it's been a cracking game so far with Illinois and Belgium being neck and neck, and then at just the end of that last chukker, as you can see, Illinois just sneaking ahead a little bit extra by a goal and a half now, 6 goals to 4.5. They lead going into the last, so still absolutely anyone's game. Anyone can win this. And see the umpires explaining a couple of things to Valentin Novillo.
To Valentin, who is on Picarona for this chukker.
Picarona, beautiful bay horse. And there's the Belgian team coming on together, which is nice to see, having a chat as well. They need to do something quite special. Well, they need to get 2 goals at least, 2 unanswered goals at least to get ahead and to win this game. Although they are in good stead having been one of the few teams to win both of their first league games. That ball pops out to Pedro in the line-out, and he just doesn't waste any time, hits it down the ground. He's going to try and go himself, I think, hit it all the way down the ground, running fast in defence is, well, Badano gets there with a near-side backhand. It's a little bit straight and picked up by the Illinois Americans, who managed to organise themselves. I think they're still in good position here, but McLaughlin, Guillermo tries to turn it, and I think I think there's a turnover here where the Belgians have come out with it. Badano offside, near side offside with this white-faced bay mare. Takes it forward a little bit more. Coming in for the ride-off is Valentin. So he saw him coming and wanted to release it. Pass it up to Agustin up at the front. Agustin is well backed up there by Guillermo, who hits another good shot forward. And the Belgium team making quite a good attack, but the defense is good from the Americans. Badano again, the Terrier comes forward, gets it in front of the goal, tap, 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 has it hit the post and gone out to the right. A good attack there from the Belgians, putting the Americans right on the back foot.
Danger guy, this guy, especially in the last chuggers.
Danger guy, yeah, I agree, he is. Yeah, he's a very strong, fit guy, he must work out a lot in the gym. And he works very, very hard, like a Jack Russell in there. Okay, so Valentin, again, using the sides of the field, which is nice, coming through. Novijo Estrada from the Novijo Estrada Polo dynasty. Takes a shot up forward. Pancho, very, very strong in defense, rides off Eluan, plays a good backhand to his bro, who knew what was coming, having grown up playing polo together. He plays another backhand back to, oh, that's beautiful, Polo. Plays a backhand back to Pancho. Has to go near side because Eluan is not giving him an inch, or is it Pedro now? It's Eluan still. Oh, Valentin sneaks away with that one. Valentin is up at the front. What's the name of the horse, sorry, again?
That one is Picarona.
Picarona. She's quick. She's got the ride-off here. He wants the foul there. He wants the foul because Picarona was so fast. As Guillermo came in for the ride-off, he might have just caught him a little bit late behind the saddle, which is what he was appealing for. As he came in, tried to get it there, but Picarona, so quick, run round the front. And Guillermo, although he went for shoulder-to-shoulder ride-off, that horse, that explosion of speed meant, the ride-off came a little bit late. And there's a strong appeal. Yeah,
probably he thought he had it, but it was too fast for him. And
yeah, Picarona
was too fast.
Yeah, nice horse, very well mounted. Novijo Estrada, and very, very experienced as well, playing a lot of polo at this level, and very successfully over Europe. As we're 4 minutes 38, and I think this is the free change. They've given them all a chance to change now, quite early on in the last chukka.
Yeah.
But, they're going to change. It's been quite a running chukka so far, so perhaps the guys asked for an earlier change.
Yeah, better not delay. It's getting dark here with some clouds.
Oh, yeah, big cloud on its way. Yeah, very big, dark, ominous clouds coming, but we've got just a few more minutes of polo left to be played. Less than 5 minutes of polo left to be played. A goal and a half in it, but is it an open goal penalty? Probably.
Yeah, indeed.
And it's beautifully taken there by Pedro Harrison. Again, slow swing, but perfectly lofted shot. No power in that. And it flew right up over the top. So that takes them, that stretches their lead.
Fifth goal for Pedro Harrison.
5 goals for Pedro. Wow, good for him. That one comes out here, and Pancho keen to get on it quickly, doesn't manage to. Pedro gets there, and Agustin accidentally, I think he put his horse's head into Pedro's arm. Here, look, just Pedro with Agustin with the blue hat there, just accidentally catching the arm of Pedro. So it'll be a spot here, which is what they would like. Valentin will take it for the USA-Illinois team. In the fifth chukker, they've already changed, although we've got 4 minutes left of it. And, well, Pancho's Animales team need 3 goals in 4 minutes. It's a lot to ask, but we've seen it before, especially when you've got this guy on the field, Badano. Badano breaks past one man. Still Valentin's there in defence. Forward goes Emsen's waiting for the pass. Badano can't get the angle on that. Plays a backhand to straighten it up. Can a Belgian team come onto it? Oh, sweeping on the near side is Valentin. He showed a lot of class in this game, I think. His 6 goals is really showing now as he breaks away down the far side. All alone, has a look behind him, but the next man is in white as well, so he's got time to take his time here. He's put that one nicely approached in front of goal, has another look behind, and that'll be the winning goal, I imagine. Oh, no. No. He's put it to the right. Oh, well, they've... yeah, he had a chance there. He broke away nicely. Spent a lot of time looking out behind him. Went for a full swing rather than the usual people would go for the half. But, yeah, just slicing that one out to the right-hand side. Valentin, we've got 1 vote for MVP coming in from England, from the Snowman. He says Valentin should be MVP. I wouldn't be surprised if he got that as well. I might have to agree with that. He's really shown a lot of class this game, and I love the way he plays out to the sides, opening the game up and giving himself and his teammates space. He's also in the short plays, so strong in the short plays, and then makes beautiful runs like that as well. Okay then. Still in the game, the Belgians, but time is ticking with 2 minutes 40 seconds, and they need to get 3 goals, so they got to make it choppy. Pancho, he's got to do something special. Yeah, he's trying to wiggle past his teammates. Now he's hit it forward. Valentin's there, though, waiting for it. Perfectly positioned, and he's going to take it out again to the sides. Nice, and then cut it right out to the boards here. He's under a lot of pressure by McLaughlin. And quickly onto it is Badano. Badano turned very quickly onto that one. Took the ball toward the goal. Here, we'll have a look here. Badano was there quick. The hook came in from Larry. The umpires blew the whistle. Perhaps they thought Larry crossed the line before making that hook. But with, 2 minutes left, if this does go in, then there is still a chance for the Belgians to come back and win this. But it's a lot to ask. A couple of the players are going to change horses now. Not that they'll wait for that, but they won't need to. There's a penalty, 30-yard penalty, I think. Open goal penalty. And Badano is the man teeing it up. Whether he's going to take it or not, we shall see. But it's a must-win, must-score penalty for Belgium. It's been a great game of polo, and again, the standard of polo here is really, really good. 12-goal polo. It looks like more than that sometimes. Everyone's played very well. We've seen some fantastic team plays. I think Valentin has shone for me as well today. Polo in his blood, of course. So no, Badano teed it up for Pancho while he went and changed horses. This might be Hercules. He's back on. Hits it through the goal. It was a 40 and it went through. They want to be quick back to the halfway line for the throw-in. They're not going to want to waste any time here, Belgium, because they still need to get 2 goals in a minute and a half, which will give them the win. But let's see. It's a lot to ask. They've got 95 seconds of polo to play as it's getting very, very dark as a huge black cloud comes over. We've been pretty lucky with the weather so far this tournament. And anyway, here we go. Illinois team have to be careful not to foul here. They just want to get it down the other end of the field and take their time. Here's Augustine. Goose picks it up at the front now. Goose, can he break away here and get a goal? Not quite on that time. Bardano leans out, has to play it out to the right-hand side. Now he's got a lot of work to straighten it up from there. Plays a shot out, but it's right out toward the corner. And it's going to be very tough to bring it out here as the Illinois team are pushing them out to the sides. Bardano working hard. Has it stolen, though? Good little steal there. I think it was it Pedro? It was Pedro, yeah. Doesn't manage to take it very far. And the Belgians are back on attack. They do need to make this goal and get another one super quick after that as clock is ticking. If they don't get this goal, they're probably out. If they do, there's still a glimmer of a chance here. Coming through with the ball is Bardano. Alejo, the Terrier, gets it in. But it might be too little too late. 23 seconds. They want to gallop back to the halfway line and get the ball thrown in. But it's not going to be enough time, I don't think. Bardano, the Terrier, just as Sebastian said, if anyone can do it, it's that guy. He's the one who works so hard, especially at the end of the game. And it's exactly what he's done there. But there is the goal. It wasn't quite enough. The game ends 7 goals to 6.5. Doesn't get any closer than that. And what a game of polo it was. Both teams playing brilliantly. A good start from both teams. The first 4 chukkers were very, very even. Then Illinois stretched ahead a little bit. Belgium managed to come back, but not quite enough time. They needed a little bit more time. So the game ends and keeps Illinois alive here. The tournament is very much alive for almost all of the teams. Still in the tournaments with 2 wins and 1 loss. Just on cue, the thunder starts and the rain starts as well. Right after the bell. That's amazing timing. There you can see how the game went. It was close, close, close. Half a goal in it all the way up to the 4th chukker where the Illinois team started to stretch away in the 4th and 5th. Belgium team came back in the end and got that goal right at the end, but it wasn't enough. They ended up getting beaten by Illinois team 7 goals to 6.5. Well done to the Illinois. They now finish the league stages with 2 wins and a loss. Belgium also end the league stages with 2 wins and a loss. So both of them in a very similar situation. And they may end up going to penalties in the end. We will see.
Nice, well done for this team that was fighting to get back in contention for this tournament. There we have Luis and Maria Lia Garraham taking some pictures of important victory for this team.
So here we are, the best goals of the game, and each one was answered by another one. That was a nice breakaway goal for Pedro Harrison. And here he is again, Pedro, cutting it in. That's the important shot. And that's a nice finish there from Pedro. A nice cut shot and a half swing. Tap, tap, tap through the goal. Very, very tidy player, tidy goal. Nice. Oh, that was the missed backhand from Elawan and snapped onto it. It was very quick reactions from Pancho to sweep over to the near side, hook that in, and then put it in with an under the neck shot. Here was a fantastic pass from McLaughlin up to Bardano, the Terrier, who managed to finish it off and evade the goalpost. Nice polo that was, with a big pass from McLaughlin and a nice finish. There is the pass around the front of the horse's nose. He breaks away from his man, head down, and taps it in a couple of times to score the goal, and that would have put them back into the lead by half. And then, well, here comes Valentin, the machine here, driving through so strong in that position. Very difficult. You don't want to get in his way when he's coming through like that. And puts it in. This is Pancho. Pancho breaking away, chased by Pedro, but he didn't get there in time. Pancho, he was on a fast horse. He broke away. I think it was straight from the line out, that one. Yeah, it was, and he broke away. Pedro couldn't catch him up in the end, and had to let him make that finish. Quite an easy finish in the end, but he did a lot of work to get there from the halfway line. Pancho McLaughlin. And then here's another goal for Illinois. Tack, tack, tack. It's Novijo again, so strong in those short plays. managing to drive through the crowd, giving them the win there. We'll go through to the statistics and the stats man, the guy with the big brain. We've got
unfortunately we are
Sebastian.
not going to have the live interview. We have the storms up on us, so we go quick with the stats and we close the transmission.
Okay, I'll do the stats then. So we got, very even. It was a very, very even game. Look, we've got Belgium. They got more field goals than Illinois. Throw-ins, very even. 7 goals to 6. Fouls, not too many fouls either way. Belgium with 8 and Illinois with 6. Penalties, look at that. 4 out of 5 penalties for the USA. Now that's an important stat because we all know that penalties really do make a big difference. Belgium also 2 out of their 3 penalties. So a very, very, very even game indeed. Neck and neck all the way, but it was Illinois who really needed the win to stay in the game. They have done that. So end of the day, Illinois managed to beat Belgium 12 goals to 11. Thank you very much, Sebastian and the Polo Line TV for this great coverage. And we'll be back. Please tune in again tomorrow where we'll have another 3 games of polo here at the Polo Nations